everybody, it's Kim with the Electric Poppy, and today I thought I would show you this simple little fishbowl card that I'm going to make. Now I wanted to share it with you. All the images came from the Cricut Design Space library. There is one font that is from a child's year that if you don't have it, costs 99 cents, or you can delete it and add your own birthday sentiment, and that's right there. So we'll get to that. So at first I was going to make this just a flat card, and then I decided, let me just make it a shaker card. I've been really wanting to do that. So just bear with me as I do this process, and I'll teach you the best way that I can. So, like I said, it's a pretty simple and straightforward card. It's a shape card, like a fishbowl, and the fishbowl comes from Create a Critter. And I use some shimmer paper that I got at Michael's. It's a light blue, and the sentiment says, "Have a fantastic birthday." I hope all this is coming in frame. I'm doing a new setup, so just bear with me. And let's go ahead and add that. And I did some slicing for this, so I need to decide which way is up on here. I will have the cut file on my blog for this, so you can head on over to my blog, The Electric Poppy, and pick it up. So I hope everybody's having a great day. My craft room has moved to another room, so I am kind of out of sorts. So I'm going to just go ahead and start with the inside of the card and get that done. And this will fit along, just find the edge there and it will fit right against it. Supposed to anyway. Let me use my guide here. I hope you can see me. I thought that was so cute. Have a fantastic day. I'm just using some Tombow Mono permanent adhesive. I probably should use glue, but oh well. There we go. So that's the inside, and you can write your name over here or anything else you want up here. And then I'm going to move to the outside of the card, the shaker part. And I'm doing this card for a challenge on the, I think it's Die Cutting Divas blog. I'll put a link in the description. They have some really neat sketches and challenges and that sort of thing. All right. So we're going to move to the front. So this can be easily be made into a flat card if you don't want to do the shaker part. That's completely up to you. I used some of those report cover sheets. They're 2 pieces, so I thought, well, I can cut it exactly. So what I did was I flipped this over so I wouldn't put a dent in the front. And then I took my acrylic sheet and laid it over that and took a pen and just kind of outlined where that would be, how big I wanted it, and then I just cut it out with some scissors. So I'll go ahead and put my first sheet on. And so I'm just going to use my ATG gun here. So I'm going to line this up. Let me get this adhesive rolled over. I really hope this is coming through okay. All right. Let me start over here. Kind of hard to see it. There we go. And then I'm going to just use a Swiffer cloth to clean off the stuff that likes to stick to it. So there you can see the front. I've used the shimmer paper again. This is from Michaels and it's just a light blue. So it's going to look like that. And then my scene I'm going to set up on this, I believe. I'm thinking. Trying to think of how I want to do it. I cut 2 of them for a purpose. Okay. And set my sentiments aside. So here are my little fish. Got a little orange one, a little pink one. I went ahead and put these together because they're pretty straightforward. And I used Wink of Stella on those to give them a little shimmer. And the paper that I use mostly for this, for all my cut pieces, is the AC cardstock. I hope you can see that, the Tropicals. It's nice and textured, and I tell you, it just cuts really nice. It's a heavyweight cardstock. If you cut it with your Cricut Explorer, definitely use Cardstock Plus. And I'm sorry my chair is squeaking. It's just making so much noise. So I'm going to go ahead and work on setting this up and go from there. Okay, so as you could see what I was doing, I laid my acetate over the background so I could get an idea of where to lay all my images. And then what I'm going to do, because sequins like to stick to any kind of adhesive, and I have discovered that when using the Xyron, which is what I used for my images, the little sticker maker, they will cling to that adhesive and then they ball up, and I've had to tear my card apart before. So this is what I've learned to do. So now I'm going to take this acetate and glue to the back of this. So wish me luck. Okay, forgot to put my lid on there. So what I'm doing here is I got some of the adhesive that could be seen, so I'm just peeling it back just a little bit. So I'm going to use this as my reference. This is turned upside down. And it's going to help me lay down my little fish. So now they're kind of sandwiched in the acetate. And there they are.